Hey, what's up? My name's Sinister Skater. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to episode number 3 of Worst to Best for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the series where I rank each weapon class from worst to best and touch on the strengths and weaknesses of each weapon in the game after I achieve Diamond Camo on a weapon class, meaning I have tons of experience and know the ins and outs of each weapon and how they compare to each other, and I can recommend some of the best weapons and the weapons to avoid if you're just getting into the game or haven't touched a weapon class yet. This episode, we're covering the 3 sniper rifles in Black Ops Cold War. Interestingly enough, all of these sniper rifles in this game have very similar base stats. There are a few key factors that make them different from each other, but they all have the same shots to kill for the most part. The range is the same. You can't even modify the range on the sniper rifles in this game. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Before we get any further, as always, you are encouraged to leave your own best to worst or worst to best list down below in the comments, especially if you disagree, because it's always fun to go down there and compare and thumbs up the list that you agree with and see what everyone in the community thinks. And remember, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, consider subscribing for more Cold War content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming worst to best. So starting off with the worst sniper rifle in the game, in my opinion here, it's going to the M82. Now the M82 is your Barrett 50 cal clone. If you guys have played previous Call of Duties or even other shooters, it's your semi-auto sniper rifle that is slow but does a lot of damage. And statistically speaking, when we look at the stats on paper, the M82 isn't that bad. It has the same damage profile as the other snipers. That is, it will one shot to the head at any range, it will one shot to the chest up to 127 meters, and there will be 2 shots beyond that, and it will always be 2 shots to kill to the stomach and the limbs. But this being a semi-auto sniper rifle, if you do require 2 shots to kill, this has the fastest follow-up shot compared to the other snipers. It also has a fast 3-second reload, but its cripple is its very extremely super slow aim down sight speed. It just makes the weapon feel so clunky. The fastest you can get the aim down sight speed on the M82 is to 616 milliseconds, which is barely faster than the LW3 Tundra's base aim down sight speed. And you'll need to have the M82 near its max level to unlock the final grip attachment or the handle attachment that will unlock its fastest aim down sight speed. But even then, the M82 is always going to be slower when it comes to aim down sight, and honestly, you need to figure the aim down sight speed into the time to kill for these sniper rifles, because 99% of the time you have to be aim down sight to get a kill unless you're going to be miraculously hip firing someone. So because of that, I find it best to say aim down sight with the M82 and pop off all your shots instead of going in and out of scoping all the time, because that just takes way too much time, which is a different playstyle than like the popular quick scoping and being more aggressive with sniper rifles in Call of Duty. But that hard scoping playstyle for the M82 definitely can outshine the other snipers. The M82 is definitely your king for multiple shots fired and taking on groups of enemies. It's pretty good in like Fire Team Dirty Bomb and game mode similar to that. But overall, the M82 is just hindered by its aim down sight speed, which I think makes it the worst sniper rifle out of the bunch. It sounds like it wouldn't be such a big deal, but the aim down sight is so slow. I always finding that aim down sight speed to be an inconvenience. Moving on to the second best sniper rifle in the game, we have the Pelington 703. The Pelington is your faster firing but lower damage archetype of a bolt action sniper rifle. Like the M82, this does a 1 shot to the head at any range, 1 shot to the chest up to 127. Then it will be 2 shots for anything other than that. This sniper rifle, however, has the slowest bullet velocity out of every sniper in the game. You may not notice this in multiplayer, but it's definitely noticeable in Dirty Bomb and maybe in Warzone as well. You will find yourself having a hard time hitting moving targets that are further out in range. The Pelington also has the slowest reload speed at 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds for the other 2 sniper rifles. That's because the Pelington is always going to be a bullet by bullet reload. However, the Pelington has the fastest aim down sight speed between all these snipers, which some people may gravitate more towards. This will allow you to be in and out of scope fast, which is great, and the more accurate players may prefer this because you'll be able to pop off your shots faster and they can always hit the head. The Pelington also has attachments to improve its reload speed and bullet velocity, which are the two areas it falls behind in. It also has attachments to help with strafe speed, which will let it be a more agile sniper. Nothing much else to say about that, except that I prefer the sniper rifle that we have at number 1 on the list here. The best sniper in Black Ops Cold War, in my opinion, is the LW3 Tundra, which is your slower firing but higher damage archetype of bolt action sniper rifle. It's directly comparable to the Pelington, but I find it better in every single way. You can't get the aim down sight speed quite as fast, but you can get it close to the Pelington. But the LW3 has a higher base damage compared to the other two sniper rifles. It still takes the same amount of shots to kill that we went over before, but with the last barrel you can unlock for the LW3, this will increase your damage enough to allow for a one-shot kill to the head, chest, and stomach. That's anywhere except the limbs within 127 meters, which means you'll be getting less hit markers, and it is a more consistent sniper rifle. The higher damage is also pretty helpful for modes with more health and armor, like Fireteam Dirty Bomb, and we can assume Warzone. Or you could opt for the 30% faster fire rate barrel, which will match the fastest fire rate you can get with the Pelington. So you have the best of both worlds you can choose from with the LW3. The LW3 also has the fastest bullet velocity, and you will notice this. I actually made note of the bullet velocity while playing Fireteam Dirty Bomb. It's way easier to hit moving targets at range with this sniper rifle. This also has the 3-second reload like the M82, which feels great. The only real downside to this weapon is that it has a slower sprint move speed than the other snipers, but honestly, that's not that big of a deal. So in the end, when you compare this to the Pelington, you're trading a slower aim down sight speed for more one-shot, one-kills, which makes it more consistent in regular multiplayer and makes it much easier to use at extreme ranges like in Fireteam Dirty Bomb and Combined Arms, which is why I believe the LW3 Tundra is the best sniper rifle in the game. But maybe you think differently, and if you do, you're again encouraged to leave your own list down below in the comments. If you guys have been watching my channel, my best to worst, for the past couple Call of Duty games, you may have remembered that I personally am a fan of a lot of the semi-auto snipers like the Dragunov from previous Call of Duty games, because it allows you to get faster one-shot, one-kills to the upper chest and head than the other sniper rifles. But sadly, the M82 just doesn't offer that. So I'm hoping we actually see a Dragunov type sniper rifle in the future. But yeah, if you guys think differently, let me know down below in the comments. The next episode for Best to Worst will be on the tactical rifles. I've already done episodes on the assault rifles and the submachine guns. If you missed those, they will be linked in the description so you can catch up. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing and turning on that bell notification if you're into Black Ops Cold War. Links down below in the description as always if you'd like to help support the channel. But again, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Cinder Skater. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.